Today's Tuesday tax tip of the week is concerning year-end planning. Obviously, we're approaching the year-end for 2014. There are a number of things that you can do that may help you with your tax liability come April, and I want to try to highlight a few of them now. The first thing I would say is to go look at your investment portfolio. If you have any capital gains, you might want to look at what securities you can sell at a loss before December 31st. You are allowed the amount of your capital gains plus $3,000 as a deduction for 2014. So if we take an example and say you have $10,000 of capital gains, if you sell securities at, let's say, a $20,000 loss, you would be allowed $13,000, the $10,000 gain plus $3,000 in excess, uh, as a write-off in 2013, in 2014. The remaining $7,000 that you were not able to use in 2014 would be carried forward to future years. Another area you might want to look if you are either a self-employed person filing a Schedule C, or you are a member of either an S corporation or a partnership. You might want to look to see whether you can either institute a profit sharing plan, a self-employed retirement plan, or possibly take advantage of Section 179, which is an IRS code section that allows you to write off equipment in 1 year that is normally written off over a number of years. I would also look at things such as medical expenses, which now, unless you're a senior citizen, are subject to 10% of your adjusted gross income. So in other words, if you have a $100,000 adjusted gross income, you wouldn't be able to deduct medical expenses until they exceed $10,000. So what you might want to do, if you realize you're not going to go over that amount in 2014, you might want to push some expenses off until 2015 and then crunch a couple in before the end of 15. So we call that bunching expenses, so you can try to go over the 10% in certain years. And lastly, I would look at if you're going to make medical expense payments or charitable contributions, if they are paid by credit card, if the charge is in December, even if the credit card payment is not made until January, these still count as deductions for 2014. Hope these tips help you out, and I'll see you next week.